Have you ever been on a journey where you knew danger lurked, but you could not quite pinpoint where or when it would strike? Imagine navigating ancient, dark tunnels, deep underground, with every echo potentially signaling an unseen enemy. This was the chilling reality for the Fellowship as they entered the perilous mines of Moria. So, did the Fellowship expect the Mazarbul Orc attack? Not precisely the sudden, overwhelming ambush they faced, but they certainly anticipated peril and were under high alert. They knew entering Moria was a gamble, and that danger was a constant companion in those forgotten halls. Gandalf the wizard carried a deep sense of foreboding about Moria. He knew it was a ruined dwarf kingdom, long overrun by orcs and a shadow of deeper evil. The Watcher in the Water, a monstrous creature that attacked them outside the West Gate, was an immediate, terrifying confirmation that their entry into Moria was far from safe. Once inside, the air itself seemed to hum with menace. While they might not have predicted the exact moment and ferocity of the Mazarbul assault, the signs of lurking danger were undeniable. The discovery of Balin's tomb and the chronicle of his colony's demise only deepened their sense of dread, confirming their worst fears about the fate of the dwarves. They were also aware they were being pursued. The Eye of Sauron and Saruman's spies had been tracking them since their departure from Rivendell, and the failed attempt to cross Caradhras had only confirmed their vulnerability. This constant pressure meant the Fellowship had to move swiftly but cautiously. Gandalf himself cast spells to reinforce the Chamber of Mazarbul's door, a clear indication he expected trouble. When they finally heard the ominous sound of drums in the deep, and the heavy thudding of many feet, the threat became tangible, moving from a general sense of danger to an imminent, unavoidable confrontation. Despite not predicting the exact attack, the Fellowship members took active steps. Legolas and Boromir were often on guard. Aragorn and Gandalf were constantly vigilant. When the attack began, their immediate reaction demonstrated this readiness. Boromir sounded his great horn, signaling defiance and calling for aid, while the others sprang into action, preparing to defend their position. Their preparations were not about preventing an attack entirely, which was impossible in Moria, but about being ready to respond and defend themselves when it inevitably came. A key insider detail revealing their mounting tension was Gimli's intense desire to visit Balin's tomb. This brief detour, though culturally significant for the dwarves, exposed them to the full horror of what had become of Moria. The discovery of the Book of Mazarbul detailed the colony's last, desperate moments, leaving no doubt about the overwhelming power of the orcs and a shadowy presence, later revealed to be the Balrog. This grim discovery served as a stark, written warning of the enemy's strength, moments before the attack on their own chamber. Ultimately, the Mazarbul Orc attack was a brutal reminder that even when you sense impending doom, the true scale and ferocity of danger can still surprise you. The Fellowship entered Moria knowing it was a risk, and their constant vigilance and quick reactions were born from that knowledge. While they were not fully prepared for the terror of the Balrog, the Orc attack cemented the understanding that in Middle-earth, as in life, preparation and adaptability are crucial when navigating truly perilous paths.